Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope everyone is well. I am just back from a walk. I try and take a walk at least sometime during the day. And this time I went all the way down the coast, and I only passed one person with 6 dogs. And so it's very, very refreshing. And I was thinking, something's come to mind that I rushed back to tell you because it's all about the change of seasons. Yesterday I was also walking outside and I felt sort of, I don't know, blah, that's the best word. I had a lot of angst and not so much overwhelm, but my heart just felt clogged, so to speak. Have you ever had that feeling where just something isn't right? And so it was on my mind all last night, and I realized this morning when I woke up that I had the same feeling when I was in South Florida. And whether it was coincidence or not, try saying coincidence with a cold jaw, coincidence, and whether it was on my mind, but every August, September time in South Florida, I felt the same thing. I felt angst or overwhelmed. I just felt out of myself. And I just attributed it to the seasons, the change in seasons. And I know in South Florida and that part of the world, finding the change of season is like finding a needle in a haystack, because there's very little difference. But if you've been to South Florida, you'll know that during the summertime, it is extremely, extremely humid. And somehow that humidity zaps your energy. And while I love being outside, and in the summertime, I swam outside all the time. Oh well. It was just very, very draining. And I remember always thinking I need to take extra medicine, not medicines, but vitamins and nutrients just to change how I felt. And I was feeling the same way yesterday. And I realized it's got to do a lot with the change in the seasons. And certainly here in Northern Ireland, I'm just a newbie back here in this cold weather, and I would like to see the change in seasons like yesterday, where it's a wee bit warmer. And it's somehow the winter and the cold weather has been prolonged. There's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing we can do about the change in the seasons, but we can change our attitude. And I realized that the only way to address this is to stop and to really just stop everything, just to pause and recognize that this is a normal thing. This is just a change in season on the weather front, but we also can stop, and I have learned to stop and pause when there's a change in season outside the seasons, if you know what I mean. Change in season and meaning change in the path in life that we're taking or that we've chosen to take, whether it's been thrown at us or, as I said, chosen. We choose it. But it's all a matter of accepting that there is a change in the season, and we can look at it in a negative way or a positive way, but the key ingredient is to pause and to stop and really reflect, what is it that's causing all this? It could be the simple thing, just like the weather. And I really learned a lot by thinking that through yesterday, this morning, and on my walk where I flew back here to tell you this story. So that's my thoughts for today. Do you see that here? I baked a cake yesterday. Actually, I was going to make some vegan pancakes, put them together, and they flopped. So rather than just throwing everything away, I used ChatGPT, told him what I put into this mixture, and he she, whatever, whoever it is, gave me some ideas, and I made a cake. So that's going to be my mid-afternoon break, that with a cup of tea. So that is all that I wanted to talk about today, the change in seasons and how we can all live a very peaceful, luxurious life if we just recognize that there's always changes in seasons on so many different levels. If you have, I would love your comments below. And if you would follow me on YouTube, I'm working on something for you. My goal has always been to inspire and to motivate you as long as I've had this YouTube channel, or a YouTube channel if this is being seen elsewhere. So I would appreciate it if you would follow me on YouTube, and I will wish you a good day. Toodles, bye.